I don't think they will agree to any request for a delay at the EU Council on Thursday and Friday. I think what they will say is that if the UK wants a delay, she has got to provide detail about what the delay is for. Now, the short delay, end of June, she knows what it's for. It's to try and get a deal through. But she will find it extremely difficult to answer the question what the longer delay is for, because over in Parliament, it's not yet clear what kind of way forward would secure a majority. So I think they will probably send her back to the UK to sound out Parliament, to then give them a revised view about what the long delay would be for. And then I think we will get a decision, as it were, 2 minutes before the crunch point. I mean, as you know, we are scheduled to be leaving the EU at 11 o'clock UK time on Friday the 29th of March.
I think it makes the government's options fairly clear. So either Theresa May needs to go back to the EU and get something substantial from them. We've already heard EU leaders rule that out, so what she's able to come back with remains to be seen. She could try and change the standing orders in Parliament, but you really need a majority to do that, to overrule what Bercow's said. And then, of course, the nuclear option that everyone keeps discussing is to prorogue Parliament. But then that gets the monarch involved. It's very controversial. So she's left with only a few options. She'll be going back to the EU, and there's huge amounts of pressure on that meeting to try and get something from them in order to bring back her deal before the 29th.
And the danger is that if there is a long extension that's voted for through the Commons, which is what might happen, because MPs don't want a no-deal Brexit, regardless of whether what 30 to 40 sort of hardline Brexiteers on her own benches want. The majority of Parliament don't want a no-deal Brexit. But if they go for a longer extension because, quite simply, there isn't a deal on the table, then she's in really dangerous territory. And I think at that moment, the Brexiteers and her party might try and move to somehow oust her.